So, Dejan, Dan, we're back to looking at your website. Like I said yesterday in the previous video, we're down from the 1580, 1600 to 700 already, but we still may have missed something. We may have maybe disavowed something that is not necessary, but especially maybe missed something that is still holding you back in the penalties. So I was very quick when I went through this in the first time. So and also said that we have a filter saved where we can still look at stuff. So when we review this and we continue from here, oh my God, there's 3,800 pages with a total of uh, 4,300 links, which is a lot to look through still. So I want to look at the anchor text first to get an idea of what we have here. And when you see that the anchor text breakdown here by risk is some of them only occur once or twice, while others seem to be quite popular. Of course, for your own domain name, your Dan Petrovich, these are all names and anchor texts that make sense. But I see that one money keyword, SEO, that you had in your brand name as well, a compound keyword as we call it, Dejan and SEO together, but SEO alone, that is quite aggressive way to link to you. And we see still a lot of links, 1900. And I want to make sure that when I look at the filter, I first look at the equal links, those that only have a precise keyword SEO in it. And these look like no follow links, block spam links. None of these are disavowed and they're all for a high risk. So just to be, better safe than sorry, I'm gonna disavow all of these and dig deeper because something tells me we're not done yet. And when we look back to the anchor text, the referring TLDs, there's still a lot of SEO stuff, SEO, and just I sometimes just go here and look through the anchor text to get an idea, look at this keyword cloud here, and you mentioned something like SEO tests that you did. So an SEO test that gives you risk, you mentioned you disavowed them. Oh, and Stanford scholars. Scholars? Scholars. Stanford scholar. Ah, someone linking to that PDF from what is maybe too risky for me. I'm gonna disavow this one. But what about scholars in general? That's a very popular tactic where you have links for the Gen SEO scholarship uh, for advanced and innovation in marketing. And this is something that the good client Rick Lomas already pointed out that he would look into scholarship links. So I see a page that you have about scholarships to begin with. Just looking at that, okay, I think I created too many filters up here. Let's remove some of those rules. I want to see those links going to the scholarship page. Oh, here are some going to the HTTP, or let's see what else you have. Oh, wow. Let's just look for the UL scholarship. Or even the keyword scholarship. 148 results. Okay. There's a lot of scholarships here, and some of them are disavowed. We probably caught them already with the rules, or you already disavowed them, like you said. But there's a lot of stuff that is not disavowed yet here. And when I look at the link profile specifically for this, there are some low, very low risk link list content like from sites. Edos. Page Power Trust. There are some strong ones and a lot of crappy ones. The host Power Trust. There are some strong ones. Let's look at the strong ones. Oh, look at this. You got some links here. They are follow and even no follow scholarship links from Monash edu. Let's open this up in a new window. Newcastle edu, Phoenix edu. You can always look at the history here. They seem to be around for a while. 4 years ago. Okay. 301 now. Okay, just the SSL. But looking at the source code. I see your stuff here. Let's start a link checker on those. This is the free extension we have. But, when I look at the links here in the preview window, I get them as well. You know what? I strongly recommend you go disavow those, not just the strong ones, but everything that has to do with scholarship and goes to that target page. So that's 24 results. Yeah. I would disavow those on. Yeah, see, you cannot disavow. Can you disavow the whole domain? Do you want to disavow the whole domain? I would disavow those on a page level. This is an interesting case where I would suggest to start disavowing on a page level because maybe you have some other links from those universities that are legit. But let's first, say these are bad links. They are part of a tactic, a test that you did in the past that we, want to disavow ourselves from. When you go back, we have the history of our browsing in the browser history. So the filter here actually had 148 results with scholarship. The target URL, is that the target URL or was that the anchor? 132 results still for scholarship. It was not the anchor. You had different variations of that page. And maybe that is why you missed them. So, there are some root domains, some universities disavowed on the root domain. Okay, I'm gonna change all of those to page level disavows. I don't feel too confident with disavowing a university on a root domain level. And we will have this change then in the disavow file history. So you will see exactly that I did that change. Like here, look at your account, 4,500. You see how I just added this and removed others. So all the details are in here. But going back to the settings, the SEO test that you mentioned before is here. SEO tests. Is there actually something that is disavowed from the 73 results? It's not empty. Yeah, you disavowed 8 of them. See, this is why it's so great that we connected Google Search Console and all the other sources that we have in LRT help us find all these extra results that are not disavowed. And I would recommend just disavow all of them. Or if you want to be uh, sure, go through them here on a page level or even a link level, which of course would be more links, one link more. But sometimes you have many links on the page. Still, I would disavow all of these that are external. Because I see you got one anchor text here that is an internal link. See, this is why, you're linking from your case studies. Well, these, I would say, are okay, right? We don't want to disavow our own website, do we? But on the other hand, all the other ones that are not internal but are not belonging to you, but are coming from externally, that have to do with SEO tests, or go to an SEO test URL. You mentioned you want to disavow, so we're gonna do that now. All the filtered ones here, we say these are bad to train the link detox genesis system, and we're gonna disavow them on a spammy stuff on a domain level. However, I just saw that with all my filters, I just disavowed FeedBurner, and I wouldn't disavow FeedBurner. Let's undisavow this. Final check on the source domain power trust. Are there some good ones? This Japanese, I have no idea. Digogo? I have no idea what that is. You may want to check that. Here's HoboWeb. And a link disavow test. See, you just disavowed HoboWeb, which is a very legit site that I would not disavow because of a link to your link disavow test. I'm not familiar with what you tested back then, so let's change this back to. And you saw how I looked at the power trust of those domains to look through and see the strongest ones that I maybe accidentally caught with my filters. SparkToro, same thing here. Rand is legit and we don't want to disavow him. So give the training back. And the other SEO tests, I think it makes sense that you look through. This is all in your account. But next step, of course, after this is that we recalculate detox risk with no follows, because as you saw, there were a lot of legit links with no follows, but there were also scholarship links with no follows. And we've seen already in 2014 that Google gives results, spam examples that are no follow links. And therefore, I always recommend to use the full link profile. And disavowing no follow links helped get rid of a penalty. Thank you.